So Lockie, it's your first proper pre-season with us. How have you found things so far?
Yeah, it's been good. Probably the hardest pre-season I've sort of had. In Australia, back home, whenever we've done pre-seasons, it's over a long period of time of 2 to 3 months. So yeah, it's different here. We've only got like 6 weeks, and so it's really short, sharp, intense sort of stuff, straight into it from the get-go. So, but no, it's been really good. I much prefer it like that. But yeah,
Lots
it's been
of
good.
fitness testing as well. Some serious work put in by the team you see after training.
Yeah, well, like the first 2 days, we didn't even touch a ball. So that was I'm not used to that sort of thing, but I think it's good to start off with that. It makes everyone on a level, and then you can sort of go from there and see where everyone's at, and sort of adjust the training load that we've been doing based on those results and stuff. So it's good.
How was your summer? Obviously, went back to Australia. Good to see family and friends after a long time.
Yeah, it was a good summer. I needed a little break. I didn't know when the next time I was going to go home, so I had a little bit more time off than I thought, and thought, yeah, the best thing to do was to definitely go home, see my friends and family.
If we look at last season, first of all, in terms of the team and how things went, what are your reflections on that?
I think it was a really good season. I think considering on how like broken up it was with all the like games that we missed due to COVID and games being cancelled, I think that the boys kept their head, and obviously we did more harder trainings because we weren't playing the games, but we had enough players to do 11v11s and things like that. So I think in terms of the games as well, considering we didn't play that many, every game that we played, I think we had like a really good quality. I mean, we went on so many runs where we didn't lose games, and as a team we played really well in those as well, which is difficult to do when you don't do it all the time and week in, week out, is to get that sort of momentum and confidence within playing games. But I think we did really well.
You mentioned the winning runs. I guess looking at this season, it's a case of just trying to better that, isn't it, and just try to improve in every aspect.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's. I mean, now that we're a Premier League club as well, I mean the expectations obviously higher, and hopefully get more of those games against those the same teams that are in those positions where they're the B team or the under 23s, and sort of show them that we're at a good level and all that as well.
And personally, how would you assess your time so far with the club?
I think it's been good. I've really enjoyed it. It's taken me a little while to adapt to the physicality and things like that, and like we've mentioned before, that when we play those conference teams and the lower league teams, that real like dog-fighting sort of games, you don't get that all the time in Australia. So it's been really good to have that here, because you never know when you're going to play against those sort of teams. So it's really good to get that into your game.
What's going to be the key for you this season in terms of getting to where you want to get to?
Games for sure. I think for anyone, I think the most important thing is games, because I mean, at the end of the day, you can train as much as you want, but if you're not playing games and scoring goals, for me as well, that's the most important thing.
And obviously you've been a little while now. It seems, from my perspective, watching training things, you're very vocal on the pitch. Is that something that you've kind of been able to develop in your time here?
Yeah, definitely. I think there's a lot of them, those sort of players in our team. I think it just helps. We're all a good bunch of lads, and we all get along really well. So, I mean, and when we're talking, it's a lot easier. We all understand each other, and I think we can have a go at each other, and we know that it's not personal. It's just trying to help and trying to motivate each other. So, yeah, no, that's definitely something that I've brought into my game as well.
Because obviously Neil and the coaching staff will set standards, and I guess it's a case of players obviously rising to the standards and setting it on the pitch as well.
Yeah, I mean, Neil's and all the staff are very vocal as well. So I think when they're so vocal, it sort of just comes into the way you play as well, because it's just, yeah, you're taking what he's saying and you're taking it and putting it with them as well, with the players and the playing group. So it's good.
And obviously with some new faces already this season. How have those boys settled into the group?
Yeah, they've settled really well. I think we're used to new people coming in. I mean, with the trialists and stuff as well. Like we're really good at bringing boys in and making them feel welcome, and Neil's really good at that as well. I mean, whenever someone comes in, he introduces them. It's not like we make them feel comfortable, so that it's hard to come in here and train and then have everyone like look at you weirdly or whatever. It's when you have Neil there to like sort of help that process, and you just coming in, you don't have to worry about anything. You just go straight into training, and all of the lads are there for you and stuff. So it's obviously a big help as well in adapting to our new team.